There's no such thing as a comfort zone in business. Okay. Recently, I was just thinking about comfort zones, and sometimes I get the feeling that I can be falling into a comfort zone, but then I kind of delve deeper, and I don't like the idea of a comfort zone because it kind of puts forward the idea that you're actually comfortable, like you're nice and cozy in there. Where as a matter of fact, you're not. It actually should be called a torture zone. When you're in a comfort zone in business, you're actually constantly torturing yourself in your mind. But I haven't called those leads. Oh, I need to post stuff on Facebook and record my video this week. Oh my God, what is going to happen? Oh. And you just constantly torture yourself. Whereas if you actually were proactive and did what you were meant to do, then you could relax and go watch Game of Thrones. I'm so addicted to it. So essentially you have two options. You can either torture yourself in your so-called comfort zone, or you can actually relax when it's time to relax. And generally that time when you really relaxed is when you know that you've given it your all. You would have done everything that it takes in order to reach your goals. And that's when you know what? I can relax for a little while because I know that I've done everything. Stop giving in to the illusion of a comfort zone. There is no such thing. It's a torture zone. And the reason why you give yourself all this shit in your head, it's because you know deep down inside, you're much better. You can accomplish a lot more. You have really high standards of yourself and you actually want to be achieving a lot more. And the reason why you push yourself back and get in the way of your business and put yourself in a comfort zone is probably because you might be scared of success. You're just scared of the unknown. What happens when you actually become successful? It's a scary thought because you don't know what's gonna happen. It's the fear of the unknown. What happens if you fail? First of all, there is no such thing as failure. There's a lesson, no failure. If you get a lesson out of every failure, you ain't gonna fail. There's no such thing as failure. There's always a lesson in every situation. Like now, I really shouldn't be doing this, but it's fun. There's a lesson in every situation, and if you just see it that way, then you just can't fail. You can grow. The key is to keep growing, keep growing. What happens if you don't grow though? What happens if you decide to succumb to the comfort zone? Let me tell you a personal story of mine. My grandma on my mother's side was an incredible artist, and I mean incredible. This woman wove tapestries. We still have two massive wall tapestries. Who does that? She used to spend hours painting and, used to create all these magical art. She used to carve wood. She made a massive monkey out of a tree trunk. I mean, this woman was incredible. Her talent was just a godsend, a gift from God or from a higher energy or anything that you choose to believe in. She was probably one of the most talented artistically people I know. She studied and created all sorts of arts, from sculptures to paintings to burning wood. Like, it was just incredible. And she got into a comfort zone as well. Some things happened in her life and she succumbed to them. Instead of seeing them as lessons, she succumbed to them and let them get her down. And she did drink quite a bit, but the more you dull your senses, the less you can deal with what you need to deal with. And so she did drink, and she kept putting herself down. She kept thinking that because she wasn't continually growing, she kept putting herself down in her mind, which is what happens if you're not constantly challenging yourself and achieving goals. She put her art to the side and she always meant to go back to it. There were unfinished paintings in the corner, there was an unfinished tapestry that every now and then she'd have a moment of inspiration and go back to it and do a little bit more. But she never really quite got back into it because she got so much into her comfort zone that she completely withdrew from art, from creating goals for herself, from just being inspired and living on purpose. And one day, she dropped dead, had a heart attack while cooking. The point is, if you're not growing, if you're not constantly challenging yourself and doing different things and expanding your horizons, going after opportunities, living an inspired life, living your purpose, constantly growing, then you're dying. That has been a significant lesson in my life. I never want to be in that situation where I'm gonna regret something, where I know that I can achieve incredible things in life, but I don't go after them because I'm too scared or because I've bogged myself too far down in a comfort zone because I'm so scared of what might be, or I'm scared of failure. So ask yourself, are you using the excuse of a comfort zone to not achieve your dreams, to not take your business to the next level because you don't want to wake up one day and go, I could have been so much more, so much more. I'm a firm believer that a genius resides in all of us. We just have to knock on the door, open the door and go, hey you, I believe in you. Wake up, it's time to come out now. That's what we need to do. I want to see you awaken your genius. Release your genius into the world. Release it through your business, through the business that you love so much. There's no such thing as a comfort zone in business or in your life, really. There's no such thing. It's just a pathetic excuse. And you know what happens when you fall into a comfort zone in business? Your business dies. It goes, bye-bye, nice to see you, bye-bye. It goes because you're not making sales, you're not following up on leads, you're not creating new campaigns to get more leads through the door. When you're in a comfort zone in business, your business is dying. I once got told a story about an acorn, and once the acorn drops from the tree and gets into the soil, it has two options. It can either grow and continue to grow, or it can die. Which option are you going to choose and why? Tell me in the comment section below. Can't wait to hear from you. If you have anything to add in this video, then I challenge you to please write it in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Lovabl social media newsletter because I send out plenty of exclusive tips every week that are going to help you generate your results in your business. Woo! So make sure that you subscribe. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up and make sure that you share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Stay on track, awaken your genius, live a life of inspiration and purpose. And do the best that you can in business. Keep growing, never give up. I believe in you. I'll see you next week. Bye.